ladies and gentlemen, members of the media too, good afternoon. I want to begin or continue by acknowledging the Orange Girls. What an amazing performance. And I think this is beyond performance. They are living their lives. And they are telling all of us many things about what we can all do to ensure that every child, girl and boy too, become the best they can be. Chief Justice, thank you very much for your club, for mentoring them, and for everyone who comes on board. And please allow me to use this medium to appeal for more support for them. Looking at their age, they have raised for us the important subject of moral clarity. And I want to thank you for it. It is a pleasure to be here today and to welcome you all on behalf of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, who sends his best regards and congratulates all those whose efforts have led to this ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, the Supreme Court has seen us through colonial rule, independence, and democracy, consistently upholding the rule of law. A century and a half after its establishment, our beloved country is still evolving. And we have learned that our strength will be measured not only by the richness of our natural resources or the size of our economy, important though they are, but also by the steadfastness of our institutions. The courts help maintain the climate of certainty in which democratic governance and economic development thrive. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, beyond the celebration, this anniversary invites us to think seriously about the future of our beloved country. Government believes that a confident democracy requires confident institutions. We therefore regard the strengthening of the justice sector as an essential investment in Ghana's democratic future and national development agenda. One important milestone has been completed, and that's the work of the Constitution Review Committee. After months of extensive consultations with citizens, institutions, and stakeholders across the country, the committee has submitted its report to His Excellency the President. On his behalf, I wish to acknowledge the enormous intellectual labor and patriotic service that went into that important national assignment. A constitutional review is never simply about altering legal provisions. At its best, it is a national exercise in reflection. It asks whether our institutions continue to serve the aspirations of our people and whether they remain equipped to respond to the demands of an evolving society. I'm pleased to state that government is carefully considering the committee's recommendations. And in keeping with our commitment to openness and constitutional governance, will issue a position paper setting out government's considered position. We approach that process in a spirit of partnership, guided always by the conviction that constitutional reform must strengthen public confidence, deepen democratic accountability, and preserve the delicate balance upon which our constitutional order rests. We are particularly encouraged by the thoughtful attention the Review Committee has paid to the administration of justice. Government remains committed to working with the leadership of the judiciary, parliament, academia, civil society to ensure that reforms advancing the administration of justice receive the careful attention they deserve. Distinguished guests, the passage of the Legal Education Act marks another important step in a process that many in the legal profession have long anticipated. By providing a renewed institutional framework for legal education and professional training, the Act offers an opportunity to prepare future lawyers for an increasingly complex, technological, and interconnected legal landscape. Ultimately, however, legislation alone cannot transform institutions. While laws may give us frameworks, it is the integrity, competence, and the quality of public service of our people that enable institutions to command respect across generations. We recognize that strengthening the justice system is a continuous national undertaking that demands patience, collaboration, and steadfast commitment to the public good. Honorable Chief Justice, 150 years is a remarkable milestone. You don't think so? Congratulations. Yet, beyond questions of longevity, history will ask whether this institution remained true to its defining purpose. As government, we reaffirm our commitment to working with all stakeholders to preserve the independence of our judiciary, strengthen the administration of justice, and maintain the rule of law, always within the framework of our Constitution. Ladies and gentlemen, as we commemorate 150 years of organized judicial administration in Ghana, let us do so with pride and with purpose. This anniversary should prompt us to reflect on our past while inspiring us also to consider our future direction. On behalf of His Excellency the President and the government and the people of Ghana, all of us, I congratulate the Chief Justice, the Justices of the Supreme Court, the Judicial Service, the Ghana Bar Association and all associations, past and present judicial officers, and every member of staff whose dedication continues to sustain this great institution. May God continue to bless our judiciary as He continues to bless our beloved country, Ghana. Allow me to thank you for your kind attention and have a wonderful day.